London, 1935, August. I'd been back 3 months in the old country and frankly wondering why. The weather made me liverish, no exercise to speak of, and the talk of ordinary Englishmen made me sick. I'd had enough of restaurants and parties and race meetings. No pal to go about with, which probably explains things. Hoppy Binge lost in the Canadian Treasury. Tommy De Lorraine married off to a blonde heiress in Chicago. Chip Carruthers eaten by crocodiles in Limpopo. Leaving me, Richard Hannay, 37 years old, sound and winded limb, back home. Which was no home at all, if you want to know, just a dull little rented flat in West 1, Portland Place, actually. And I was bored, no more than bored, tired of the world and tired of life, to be honest, so I called my broker. He was dropped into my club, full of old colonial buffers. Had a scotch and soda, picked up an evening paper, put it back, full of elections and wars and rumors of war, and I thought, who the bloody hell cares, frankly? What does it all matter? What happens to anyone? What happens to me? No one would miss me. I wouldn't miss me. I could quite easily just... And then I thought, wait a minute. Come on, Hannay, pull yourself together, man. Find something to do, you bloody fool. Something mindless and trivial. Something utterly pointless. Something, I know, a West End show. That should do the trick. Q line. His brain, then, is possible to conceive. I appear and sit down. Annabelle Schmidt comes in. Is this seat taken? Not as far as I know. Q line. Thank you. Now then, a serious question, please. I say? Who is that? Yes, sir. How far is Winnipeg from Montreal? Ah, gentleman from Canada. You're welcome, sir. Thank you. 1,454 miles. Am I right, sir? Quite right. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Scheiße. Are you all right? Thank you, yes. And the next question. Pulls out a gun, shoots it. Did you hear that? Calm down, ladies and gents. Calm down, please. Excuse me. Yes. May I come home with you? What's the big idea? Well, I'd like to. Calm down, please. Well, it's rather tricky at the moment. You see, I've got the decorations in, and... Please, you have to. Well, it's your funeral. Run off. Never can find the switch. Damn it. Turn it off quickly. Scheiße. Blint. Sorry. Blint. Blint? Blint. Pull the blint. Oh, blind, of course. Sorry. Blind, yes. Sorry about that. Now the light, Mr. Hannay. Light. Right. Thank you. For you? Oh, sorry. Light, right. Have a drink, why don't you? Thank you. For you? Thank you. Mr. Hannay, how do you know my name? I saw it in the lobby. Ah, yes. Bring, bring. Hello, there's the telephone. Don't answer it, please. Why not? Because I think it's for me. Please don't answer. Now look here. Yes? Am I allowed to know your name? You don't want to know my name. Don't I? Schmidt. Schmidt? Annabelle Schmidt. So what's the story, Annabelle Schmidt? Mr. Hannay? Yes? It'd be very important for a moment and ask for something to eat. But of course. Would you care for some haddock? Haddock would be wonderful, thank you. Nothing like a spot of haddock. Now look here. Yes? It was you who fired that revolver in the theater, wasn't it? It wasn't a great show, but it wasn't that bad. There was a diversion. There were 2 men in the theater trying to shoot me. You should be more careful in choosing your gentlemen friends. No jokes, Mr. Hannay, please. Beautiful, mysterious woman pursued by gunmen. Sounds like a spy story. That's exactly what it is, only I prefer the word agent better. Secret agent, I suppose? For which country? I have no country. Born in a balloon, eh? Unfortunately, they recognize me. Ever heard of a thing called persecution mania? You don't believe me? Frankly, I don't. In the streetlight, take a look and you'll be careful. Now, do you believe me? You win. I'm going to tell you something, but what you do should be involved. Involved? You wish to be involved. Tell me. Very well, have you ever heard of the 39 Steps? Is that a pub? And when they've got it out of the country, God help us all. What about the police? Be very careful, my friend. I'll remember that.
Mr. Hannay?
Richard.
Richard?
Yes?
May I stay the night, please?
Of course. You can sleep in my bed.
Thank you.
I'll get a shakedown on the armchair.
As you wish. One more thing.
Your haddock?
I have rather lost the taste for haddock. No, I need
Yes?
a map of Scotland.
Scotland?
There's a man in Scotland I must visit next. Big house.
A big house.
At a place called Altnochallock.
I beg your pardon?
Altnochallock.
Altnochallock and the 39?
Bring it to my room.
Certainly.
Good night, Richard.
Oh, good night, Annabelle.
Richard.
Annabella?
Oh, Richard.
Now, look here, Annabella. You can't just breeze into my life from nowhere. You get me all, involved. And, well, actually, I've never met anyone quite like you, and frankly, to be quite frank.
Oh, Richard, I'm so sorry. I'm so very sorry. Richard.
Yes?
These men, they were cooking. No turning back. Oh, my dear Richard.
Altnochallock. Golly. Altnochallock. Altnochallock.
Blimey, mate, what you doing up to? You almost died of fright.
Could you use a pound note, brother?
A pound out, what's the catch?
I need your cap and coat.
Cap and coat, what's the game? Spit it out.
I need to make a getaway.
Do a bunk?
Yes.
What you been up to?
I'm going to have to trust you. There's been a murder committed on the first floor.
A murder, by who? By you?
No. By those two men over there.
I see, now they're waiting as good as gold for the copper to come and arrest me.
It's quite true, I tell you. They're spies, foreigners. They've murdered a woman in my flat, and now they're waiting for me.
Oh, come off it. Funny jokes at 5 o'clock in the morning.
All right. I'll tell you the truth. Are you murdered? Are you married?
Yes, but don't rub it in.
Well, I'm not, you see. I'm a bachelor.
Lucky you.
But I've been seeing this married woman.
Auntie.
Point is...
Yeah?
She's been leading me on.
No.
It was all a setup.
Would you believe it?
See those two men over there?
I do.
You know who they are?
Don't tell me.
One's her brother, the other's her husband.
Cool, blimey, I wouldn't be in your shoes. They have a cap and coat.
Thank you.
Perfect.
I say, take a pound.
A pound, that's very kind of you.
Take two.
Much obliged.
Biscuit? No, thank you.
Suit yourself.
So, excuse me, sorry. Sorry.
Excuse me, sorry.
Sorry? Terrible.
Dark wavy hair, pissy blue eyes, pencil mustache.
Excuse me,
Yes,
want to have a look at your paper?
certainly.
Thank you.
Finished. Fancy anything?
No, thank you. Excuse me, sorry. Oh, crap.